Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Debbie DeBeal, and I'm an independent beauty guide with Limelight by Elcone. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about an experience that I went through back in 2006. And that experience helped me realize that what was being presented to me as you can do this, you can do that, you can earn this, after I took everything into consideration, it wasn't the truth. So back in 2006, I had gone through a divorce, and it was time for me to live on my own and try to figure out what I wanted to do. So I was working the corporate world, and then I was also doing my side business. Hey, Alan, I'm actually going to swipe comments to the right so I can just focus on my message here, but I will reply to everybody, okay? And thanks for joining. So I decided, I'm going to go ahead and do this business, and I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna be able to do this and make all this money because that's what they say. I'm gonna have sales and I'm gonna make 45% of that is mine. Yay! I was excited. I was determined that all I have to do is sell this and I'm gonna make 45%. Okay, cool. Well, as time went on, I was doing parties and didn't realize how much time had to be put into those parties. And that would require me prepping before, working with the hostess, making sure they had the catalogs, making sure they had order forms, and then that was for them to get outside orders, and then for me to go to their house, set up, and then do the presentation to their guest. Okay? So we're talking probably 2 to 3 hours prep time, then driving time to the party, an hour for setup, 2 to 3 hours for the presentation, because those parties never ended on time. The individuals there wanted to socialize. So there was wine, they were chit-chatting, they hadn't seen each other in a long time. And that's great, you want to have parties like that. But you have to take that into consideration when you're doing a business, that the longer those parties go, there's a possibility that, you may not get any orders, or there's a possibility you may get a lot of orders, okay? So it's a gamble, all right? Then once the party's over, you're gonna do your tear down, okay? So sometimes tear down is a lot easier than setup because you're in a hurry to get out of there. So you just kind of throw stuff in the box. And then when you get home, you take it out and you reorganize it and get it cleaned, et cetera, okay? So all this time, you're probably investing about 10 hours for one party. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I did this for a year and a half, and maybe 2 years, and I had so many people, because I would do games. I would do entertaining games and fun and laughter, et cetera, that they decided that, hey, we're gonna do this for this particular type of group of people. Maybe it was a turning 21, maybe it was a bachelorette, et cetera, and I became the entertainment. Not one sale. So I got to the point where I said, okay, that's not working for me. I'm gonna have to do a different way to get parties, and maybe do book parties instead of me being in person. But yet I thought in person was the best way to go, because you get that interaction and people can see and touch the product, okay? So during all that time, I was like, wow, I just spent 10 hours, if not more, and I sold $200. Okay, well, $200 is not yours. It is not yours, because remember, you're earning 45% or 50% on that. Somebody else is getting the other amount, okay? So you're basically going to buy it at wholesale. The company's going to keep their portion, and now you have your base. Well, guess what? Mileage will be an allowable deduction for you, which helps you. I then have to get the product mailed to me, and then I put it in a package, and then I had to either deliver it, get some more mileage and wear and tear on my car, or I had to take it to the post office. Okay, so all of these expenses and more time, just kind of, the expenses helped reduce against the income, but the other items that were time consuming did not help, because it then said, okay, now you've just spent 13 hours on one party, and you sold $200. Okay. So by the time I started looking at everything, and then it came to tax time. Now, if this is your sole business, and that's all you're doing, is you're selling a product and a company's taking money and you're getting a commission, okay? That's your sole product, that's your sole business. You're liable to pay self-employment taxes. So that means that $200 now is reduced by 13% Social Security, 2.9% Medicare, and then whatever state tax, let's say 8%, okay? All of that has to be paid out. So now that $200 is dwindled down, and that's what I earned. So it became very, very frustrating. Now it comes time for taxes. And taxes, I'm like, I didn't send money to the state or IRS every time I made money, maybe quarterly, which is what I should have done. You should pay an estimated quarterly tax to protect yourself. Otherwise, at the end of the year, you're going to owe $2,000 or whatever the amount is, okay? So taxes came, and I was floored. I was like, I got money in the bank. I'm doing well, yes. No. I was not doing well. I ended up owing the government money. And that's because you hear, oh yeah, you're going to earn 50%. Well, you're earning 50% because you are now the person that's got to plan for the parties. You've got to go do the parties inside their home. You're investing, like I said, anywhere from 10 to 13 hours for preparation and gathering and shipping to the final state, okay, or final person. So that comes down to such a small number. So what I did is I said, okay, let's say I earn $1,500 in sales. Nope, that's not earnings. Remember, that is not mine. All right. I only received 45%. So I was like, oh, of the $1,500, am I getting $675? Okay, that's good. $675 a month. Yes. Freeze. I then got hit with everything else. Okay. And you cannot write off your time, okay? You are your boss. You don't get recouped payroll. You know what I mean? You hope you would. So anyway, by the time I was done, I said, Debbie, what is your worth? How much are you actually making an hour? So I started taking all the parties one by one. And then I started calculating, okay, how much time did I put in? How much product did I sell? What did the corporate office take? How much did I get back? And then boom, what other expenses did I incur? Okay? And let's not forget IRS and your state tax. By the time I was done, it was terrible. I was $5.90. I'm going to find my sheet here. Yeah, it was $5.90 an hour. All my hard work for $5.90 an hour. I quit. Because I could go out and get a temp job making $14 to $20 an hour doing data entry, and guess what? My Social Security, Medicare, and state tax would be cooped and paid through the payroll. Okay, so if you're going to do a business, just weigh all the options out. You know, are you required to carry inventory? If you are, what does that mean? Okay, it means you're fronting the cash through your credit card. So what if you don't sell that inventory? You still have a credit card bill, right? You're gonna have to pay that credit card bill. So when I think of this, I think of clotheslines that have to buy $5,000 or $4,000 to get started, okay? You have to buy that inventory up front. And now you have that inventory and you don't get to pick the styles. So what if your viewers are like, ew, that's freaking ugly. I would never wear that. I would never buy it. You can't return it. You cannot return it to corporate because you have an agreement with them that you're going to buy this much and you're going to start your business and represent them. You start selling. Now you have to buy more. So now your credit card bill is going up. Do you have the money to pay your credit card bill? Not for $4,000. And are you going to sell $4,000 in 30 days? Because how else are you going to get your money back, right? So I don't do anything with carrying inventory. If I have a few pieces in my inventory, it's because I bought something that may have been a special and I wanted it, or a customer said, hey, I'd like that, but then they didn't follow through. That's rare because I don't allow it. So anyway, I don't carry product. I don't front my cash. I don't have an exposure to credit risk because my customers all go to my website and they place their order. They provide their credit card information. Corporate does shipping. Corporate prepares the packaging, the labels, everything. What do I see? Commission. I see the commission. Sure, I have to pay tax on that commission, but guess what? I'm not driving to someone's house to do a 10-hour invested party, or event. I do a lot of my stuff online, and sometimes it's a half-hour skincare, sometimes it's a half-hour makeup, but think about it this way. What do? I do what I'm doing anyway every day. I'm washing my face, but I'm including you on my video. So am I really, really wasting time? Nope. I have to put my makeup on every day anyway. So there it is. These are things that I'm doing normally anyway on a daily basis, and all I'm doing is inviting you in to watch me. Okay? So I don't have any time creating labels. I don't invest time in creating labels because corporate does it for me. I show you products in my home or at someone's event, and the events usually are scheduled for 2 hours tops. If it goes a little longer, those are usually my successful parties. They could be anywhere from $300 to $1,000. Okay? Again, I don't create packages. I do not create invoicing at all. Okay? Time going to the post office, corporate does it for me. Unless I have something here that I ordered and somebody says, hey, I want that. You have it extra, I want it. Okay, that's fine. I'll run to the post office, and guess what? I'm picking up postal stamps anyway, so I'm really not wasting time. Okay? Let's see. I'm not required to carry any inventory. I'm not required to, I can keep my active status every month by selling $300. And because I have so many supporters out there, they love the lipstick, the mascara, the skincare. It's all organic, high-end quality makeup. So the product sells itself. So it makes it easier. Facebook Lives, again. Yes, I'm on Facebook and I do lives. And they're not all about Lime Life. They could be just like today. I'm talking about a business opportunity and how I did one that didn't work out for me. And at the beginning, I was all gun-ho and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make some money. And no, you didn't make any money. I will tell you that I am a big fan of getting your records in order. You cannot just get into a business and say, oh, the bookkeeping will take care of itself. No. It is an IRS requirement, and the company that you're working with also requires you to be following the rules and the laws of IRS and federal, etc. Okay, so it is your responsibility. If you make a sale, you need to be recording the cost that's associated, unless they're doing it for you, but you need to record that revenue, that income, somehow, some way, and then you need to track all your expenses so that you can offset them and find out what your true net income is, and then you're going to pay taxes. Okay, so it's any business, guys, you got to do that. All right, let's see, I wanted to go over a little bit of mine. Okay, so I'm with Lime Life. You can be with any company, but if you're interested in being with Lime Life, I would love to have you, and I will work with you. Okay, what do you get? It's a kit. The kit comes with $400 worth of full-size products, and you can use that kit to do your launch party, your online parties. I do a lot of online parties. I don't do a lot of in-home. And so far, I've been with Lime Life since November 21st, and I'm very, very close to $11,000 in sales. And that is through, I think I've done like one event, 2 events, and maybe 4 in-homes, okay? And they were quick and easy, and one of them was my launch party. Your launch party is your success, guys. Everybody comes to it and supports you, and it pushes you to a fast start. You earn extra bonuses, but again, this is me, and I'm just telling you how it was for me, okay? So the kit is $169. You get $400 worth of materials, equipment, products, everything that you need to start your business. And then you just start showing it. You do makeup. Do you love makeup? Make a video of it. You're gonna find your fans will follow you, and that will support your business, okay? Also, you know, I do a lot of posting about personal items too. I'll post some flowers, I'll post some coffee. You know, you've got to make the business fun, and it's important not to be so salesy kind of thing, okay? I do Facebook 3 to 4 times a week. Sometimes it's a half hour, sometimes it's 15 minutes. It depends. This one right here is probably going to be 30 minutes because I'm giving you an important message, okay? Let's see. So if I do an in-home party, again, I told you, they range anywhere from $300 to $1,000 in sales. Now, I just earned commission on that, okay? So I've earned, let's say, anywhere from $180 to $200 commission. Then I earned $45 to $50 of rewards that I can use to buy other products. All right, and then there could be another incentive. For example, this past month in June, I earned a $64 eyeshadow palette, and I earned a brand new product that's coming out, a 3-piece kit, eyebrow kit, that isn't out there yet for sale. So the combination of all of that for a party, let's say that was a $900, let's say it was $900, I earned $374. And I'm lucky if I worked maybe 15 hours, okay? So you can see that you calculate those numbers, and if you have a 2,000 party, it pretty much doubles, guys. It's going to keep going, all right? But you have to realize that if you're going to jump into any business, whether it's Lime Life with me or whether it's any other direct sales company that you want to get into, just kind of sit down and figure out, how much time am I going to have to invest in this company? Am I going to be on Facebook video showing clothing for 3 hours and maybe getting $100 in sales? But now that $100 is not mine, because 55% of it is going to go back to corporate. Okay? Or you prepaid it the $4,000 to get the clothing line, so you do get the 100%, but now you got to pay your credit card bill off. Okay? So just think about it. Figure out what you want to do. Other things with Lime Life, there are so many incentives. Currently, they are offering an opportunity to win a trip to Costa Rica next year, and it starts yesterday. So I am so excited. I really want people to get underneath me so that I could help them grow, and that, heck, if we could both go to Costa Rica, why not? But you know, there's so many incentives out there. Every month there's a different incentive, because what I like about the owners is that they care about us. They want to make sure, because we're working so hard for them and to keep the company growing and to keep people getting educated about the products, that they want to thank us, and they do. They really do reward us. I mean, I can earn up to 35% commission. To me, that's huge. Huge. And I don't work as hard as I did when I worked for that other company back in 2006. If I could take back 2006 through 2008, all that time that I invested driving home at midnight from an event because it was supposed to be over at 10 and people just wanted to sit there and chit chat, and I had $150 to $200 in sales. If I could take that time back, I'd say keep your money, because you know, 10 hours, 13 hours is a lot of time of mine. And if you're a stay-at-home mom, or if you're a parent that is using another business to help your income, trust me, I understand. I have a bookkeeping business, and I have Lime Life to help me so that I can have both incomes. And I'm not looking to give, you know, 40, 60, 80 hours. Oh, no, 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 no. This product sells itself, and all I do is show you the makeup. I take the time to show you, like today I did my makeup without you guys online, but I did it. But normally I would be showing you what I'm doing, okay? The other day I did a video with skin cleansing and masking. It's something I'm doing anyway. I'm just inviting you into my home to watch it, okay? So if you find yourself investing hours, sit down and figure out what your worth is, and is your sales, is your business actually paying you money? Or are you going to end up losing at the end because you've invested so much time? And You can't get that back, guys. You cannot get that time back. So the time that I invest with Lime Life, I am exposed to so many women that are very helpful, team-oriented. We collaborate, we communicate, we empower, you know, and I love that about where I am. If I didn't, guys, let me tell you something. After the experience that I had in 2006, and if I was comparing it, and let's say it was similar, I'd be like, bye-bye, but it's not. Every month I'm like, okay, this is my goal. I'm ready to go. And I love it. I love what I do. So if this is something that you think you'd be interested in doing, I'm ready to have you. Again, Debbie DeBeal. I am an international independent beauty guide with Lime Life by Elcon. I thank you guys for watching. Reach out to me if you have any questions. And again, this was just a, hey, think about it kind of video. Okay? Have a great day. Love you guys.